Hey guys, it's Brody from Mountain Archery. Excited to announce the all new for 2023 Prime bow lineup. So right here, it's the all new Revex. So R-E-V-E-X. In my hands, I've got the Revex 4. So 34 inches axle to axle. It's got a 6 1/4 inch brace height. Speed rating of 340 feet per second. It's got a draw length range of 26.5 to 30.5 inches. Mass weight of 4.6 pounds. And then draw weight capability. You can have limb options of 40 pounds all the way up to 80 pounds in 10-pound increments. So along with the Revex 4, they have the all-new Revex 2 that I don't have here, and they also have the Revex 6. So the Revex 2 has a 32-inch axle to axle. It also has a 6 1/4 inch brace height. The foot per second rating is 338, and it has a draw length range of 26 up to 30 inches max draw length. And its mass weight is 4.5 pounds, also in available limb configurations of 40 pounds all the way up to 80. The Revex 6 is a 36-inch axle-to-axle bow. It's got a 6 3/4 inch brace height, so a little bit longer on the 6. 330 feet per second speed rating, and then its draw length range is 27.5 up to 31.5. Its mass weight is 4.7 pounds, and same all the way 40 up to 80 pound in draw weights. So what makes the Revex cool this year compared to previous inline bows? All new core cam system. So this cam is all new. It has the same technology as the inline, where it brings your cables in line as you come to full draw. They totally redesigned the shape though. This Revex has really impressed me. It reminds me of the Centergies that they had several years ago. Really good draw cycle. It's only cable stop. It doesn't have a limb stop, so it's a cable stop, which I personally really like. It's not so harsh and solid of a back wall. It also, to change the draw lengths, it's module specific draw lengths, which is going to be a lot better than a rotating mod, because you're going to have more efficiency per your draw length, and then you're also going to have more consistent let-offs between the bottom of the draw length range all the way to the top. They're also keeping around that center grip riser, the Centergy technology. That is awesome. If you haven't shot a Prime, they hold just about better than any other bow on the market, because the center of that bow is where your grip is, instead of where the arrow goes through. And to compensate for that, your top cam is bigger than your bottom cam. Most of them tune about an 1/8 inch knock high, but these are tuning up really good for us. They are also a lot quieter and more dead in the hand than previous models, thanks to all new carbon string stop and then a new rubber material. So it's got a carbon rod that they're using, and then new string material. So really quiet, really dead in the hand bow. Definitely the quietest, most dead in the hand bow that Prime has ever made. Along with that, new feature on the bow, they have a new back bar mount. So right down here on the bottom, you have a new mount on the risers to run a back bar off of. Kind of similar to previous year models, but this one is different. You attach it directly to the back of the riser instead of the inside. So that's a cool feature. Another thing that Prime has been known for a long time, but some people still may not know, is they have what's called the Shield String Program. So let's say you buy this bow today, and then once you leave our shop, it's all set up. Go home and you grab the serial number off the riser and you register it on Prime's website. 2 years ago to the date, you are eligible to call any Prime dealer, give them the serial number, they give Prime a call, and you get a free set of strings from Prime for the life of the bow. So that goes all the way back to if someone bought a brand new Prime in 2012 and they're still the original owner, to this day, they're still getting strings for the bow. Really cool. No other company does that. It's awesome. Like a set of strings these days is 150 bucks, so free. All you have to do is pay whatever shop to put them on, pay them for the service, and the string set is free. So Prime has always been awesome for doing that. Another new thing for this year is this new pattern. It is called the Ridge Rock Scar. Prime easily does some of the best finishes on their bows in the industry. Rarely ever see a flaw in the riser. And this Ridge Rock Scar is probably my favorite looking bow pattern this year this far. Like, it is a very good looking pattern. Accessories for this bow. So a lot of bow manufacturers are going to more integrated accessories, keeping stuff a little more in line. And Prime has included that this year. So they have actual Prime branded Hamskea Epsilon rest. So they teamed with Hamskea and made a Prime branded Epsilon rest. It is already set with your center shot. Straight out of the box, throw it on, your center shot is set perfectly for these Revex bows. Another thing that comes with every single Revex this year is a limb-driven axle attachment. So as your limb-driven rest comes down, you have this little attachment that snaps on to the edge of the riser or the edge of the axle. You could do that with previous year models. Last year with the inline you couldn't, so they made a way where you can still do that. It sits right on the edge of the axle, sits real slim to the bow. So these Hamskeas are definitely going to be the best option with Prime this year. They're just made for it. Previous Hamskeas or previous models of Prime, any other Hamskea model, stuck out too far and hit the cables. So this Hamskea Epsilon is engineered for this bow. It fits perfect. It's going to tune the best. Along with the rest, they teamed with Tight Spot Quivers. So they have the all-new Prime branded shift lock quiver that has a Prime specific mount. It's only going to work on the Revexes. And if you can see it on the back of the riser there's a hole that's machined in right behind where your sight holes are that you will attach your shift lock quiver to. So all that is going to do is get your quiver super tight to the bow. So getting that tight spot shift lock and matching it with this Hamskea Epsilon, you're going to have your accessories that much more tight to the bow and just engineered to work perfect with the bow. So guys, definitely you need to come shoot this. I didn't think there was going to be a whole lot of changes this year just by the looks of it, but it's really blown me away. They are awesome shooting bows. Definitely the most quiet, most dead-in-the-hand primed bows they've ever come out with. Like I said, that draw cycle reminds me a ton of the older model Centergies, which if you like that draw cycle, it's similar to that, but even better. We're getting really good speeds with these bows. Definitely look for some speed reviews on that we'll be putting out. But we have the Revex 4s here in the shop. We've got the 2s and 6s on order. Definitely come give them a shot. Come try them out. And we even have one of these Revex 4s just like this in that Ridge Rock Scar pattern available to buy. So if you want to jump on one now, come and get that one while we got it. But appreciate it, guys, and we'll talk to you later.